Hello and welcome back to the Tyranny Stories channel, where today we're going to be taking a look at my May spreads for 2023, because that's where we are right now. I just did April, and April was sunflowers, so then this month we're doing, because I choose two colors from this set of fine liners I got. There's like 7 or 8 of them, I think, and I believe one of them is black, so there's like 7 of them. I choose 2 colors every month and use those 2 colors to make whatever kind of spreads I want. So this time I did just like some flowers and plants and stuff. And that's what we did on the front cover here. And then I have a tab that I always have for each of my months here. Those are really nice. And then, so this overall, I mean, just plants and flowers and stuff. And I think they look really doodly cute. And I do like them a lot. And then on the next page, we have my calendar and an ideas space, which I ended up using, but I wasn't working until at the end of the month, or like the second half of the month I started working again, so I could have put my work hours down here, but sometimes it's easier for me to see it up here because I flip back to this calendar quite often. And I mean, the calendar's pretty simple. I don't really do anything too special with it. Just a little 3x3 so I can write down, like, I had work here, and then I had next month in there a little bit too because they were in the same week. And then I also just, write down things that are going on and whatnot. And then this is my mood tracker. I didn't really know what to do with it, so I wanted them to look like little flowers, but they didn't. So they are just like little flowers or clouds or whatever. And then I just put whatever kind of face makes sense to me for whatever day. And I am filming this way later in the month because I already have up to the 21st done. But I did still want to share these spreads with you guys. So I was keeping it simple this month too, because I didn't want to have too much going on. And my actions and goals I didn't actually really end up doing because May was a really busy month for me, so I didn't really have anything to write there. But this is what they usually look like. I have monthly goals, weekly goals, and then daily tasks that I want to do. But this month I just didn't really do any of that. And then this was my video upload tracker, which I kind of kept up with, but I did decide to change it for June, how I'm doing videos. So these are still being done just at a different time. And I just make little squares for each video, and then there's 3 blocks in there for filmed, edited, and uploaded. That's just kind of what I do for those. And then on the next page, I decided to not have a fitness tracker. I think that's what I had last month, was a fitness tracker, and what was the other thing? So I had a fitness tracker and a sleep tracker. Didn't really end up liking them, so I switched them for a Project Red word counts, which I didn't really end up writing much, and then keeping track of all of the characters sections that I was writing. I did get a few of them done. I didn't get as many as I would have liked, because I would have liked to have finished this thing in May, but I didn't, and that's okay. And then I have my self-care bingo here that I make every month. This one's a little bigger, or this one has a little more on it than it usually would. I think more only a 4x4 would be better, because then you could get like full things, not just horizontals and verticals. But I did a lot of these things. Like, I went outside a few days a week. I tried something new. I worked on hobbies quite a lot. I slept in a lot, took naps, took hot showers, listened to music, played with my cats. I did a lot of these things. I just need to mark them and see what bingos I got. But this is one of my favorite spreads because, I don't know, it just reminds me to take care of myself or do something I enjoy. Which, I mean, even getting a new plant or having a cup of tea, finishing a project I started and just never finish, because I do that a lot. I'll start things and just not finish them. But I've been better about it lately. Like, I've been working on diamond paintings a lot, and they're a ton of fun, and they're going pretty good. Or, like, I'll read a book, or go for a walk, or eat something healthy, like vegetable or something, or like a piece of fruit. I do love this spread quite a lot. Oh, I did keep the sleep tracker. So I had a moon phases journaling section that I kind of actually forgot about because I didn't use these spreads that much. But it was just kind of on the new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, etc. Write about certain things. So the first one is your hopes, dreams, and ambitions. Let nothing hold you back, and just kind of write a little bit about it. I might bring that back in June or July. I still have to migrate all my stuff for July is going to be in a new journal, so I do need to migrate everything for that, but that's a later problem. For now, we're just going to go with what we have. And then my sleeping tracker, I did keep up with until like the 15th, and then I wasn't wearing, and I'm actually not wearing it now, I wasn't wearing my watch as much, and this thing's actually dead, because it has like a 3-day charge, and then it's always just so inconvenient for me when it dies. It usually dies at night, and then I'm like, but what am I supposed to do now? So, yeah, I kept up with it until the 15th, and I mean, I've been sleeping pretty good. Towards the end of the month, I wasn't sleeping very good, but that's okay. And then my weeklies are here. This is what I wanted most of them to look like. So I wanted to, did I do this in April? Did I have, I don't know what I did. No, so I did have 1 or 2-page weeklies in April. In May, I decided I wanted 2 days on a page. So I wanted more room to write down my tasks, write down whatever I want to journal about. And then I made them all look kind of like this. But after that, I made a slightly different one, and then I just kind of gave up entirely and was just kind of writing my what I needed to get done as I go. And that was about it. I might go back and fix these. I might not, because I think in April it was kind of the same, actually. I had them looking nice for a little bit, and then I just made spreads like that, and then that was it. Because I just didn't feel like making them look nice, so I might not go back. I don't know, but, yeah, so the idea was half the spread for, you know, each of the days. It does take up a lot more pages that way because, yeah, it's using like 7 or 8 pages instead of the normal like 3 or 4 that I use. But I do like the way this looks, and I think in June I'll do something very similar because I like having more space to write what's going on as opposed to the little tiny ones in April. The April ones, I didn't feel like I had enough room to write down what I had going on. I mean, even though I didn't really have, like, this one I didn't write much, or I didn't get to write everything. And then being able to journal as well, there wouldn't be enough room for that. So going into these ones, there's a lot more room to do those kind of things. And I mean, the spread wasn't that hard to make. It just was time consuming, and I didn't want to do time consuming things. So I just made it a regular journal, and everything else before that looks pretty. So I think overall the spreads went fine. Let me know down in the comments what you use for spreads, like how you decide to do them. Do you do them as dailies? Do you do 2 on a page? Do you do a whole weekly on 1 page, or, you know, 2-page weekly, stuff like that? And let me know what monthly spread you guys do too. I would love to know, because I'm looking for some interesting new ones to try for when I migrate to my next journal, which I might end up needing 3 for the year if I'm gonna do the 2-page or the 2 per page thing, because it does take up a lot more room. It takes like almost double the pages, which makes sense. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments about anything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.